Shabir, they could have preempted it. Osmania University has always been the epicenter, one of the epicenters of the pro-Telangana movement. They could have preempted that things like this would happen. What is it that the state is doing wrong?
Well, Osmania University is one of the hotbeds of the Telangana movement, and there you can see, even as we speak, there is a serious confrontation that is going on between the protesters and the police department here. In fact, some of them right now have resorted to a road roko, which is, outside Osmania University. There you can see additional forces have been deployed in that particular area to try and bring those people back into the university. There are more number of students who are joining this protest, but still students here are clearly divided. There are different groups that are protesting. Some of them wanted to join the Telangana March. Some of them wanted to, go and protest right in front of the area which is called the Tankband Road. Clearly, that area has not been allowed for any kind of Telangana rallies to be conducted. So here, there are different groups that are trying to, protest, that are trying to take out rallies and march. But clearly, the police officials here have told us that they haven't given any permission. If anybody wants to participate in Telangana March, they can go individually participate in the march. But at the same point of time, the Telangana Joint Action Committee members have also complained that, people, activists and others, party workers are being restricted. Some of them have been detained. So there is some standoff that is going on between the state government and the pro-Telangana activists. Clearly, the Telangana activists are not happy with the way the state government is handling this entire issue. They say that they have given an assurance that the people who have been detained will be released, but no one has released so far. So they want those activists who have been detained to be released immediately so that they can participate in the march. They are expecting more than 1 lakh people, but clearly the police is trying to minimize the number of crowd that is going to gather at the Necklace Road where the march has been given a green signal.
Well, Shabir, these are very disturbing visuals that you are getting us of the march of students being beaten and lathi charged and tear gas shells being thrown at them. Is anyone injured?
Well, this is something usual. That is what the people who here say, because every time whenever there is a protest at Osmania University, it turns violent. So that is something which is a cause of concern for the security agencies and the police department here. In fact, people belonging to security personnel belonging to the rapid action force and paramilitary forces have been deployed to try and control these students filling out on the street. But now you can see right behind me there is a road roko that is being staged by the other pro Telangana activists in support of what is happening inside Osmania University. The students complain that they are not being allowed to move outside of the campus. They want to take out a peaceful rally, but clearly the police department is not allowing them to do so. So they want the permission to be given to take out a peaceful bike rally. But the police says that whenever there is a bike rally or anything of that sort, there is violence, there is stone pelting. So in order to avoid any kind of law and order issue, they are not allowing the students to take out a bike rally or a mass procession from Osmania University. All they ask is that if you want to participate in the Osmania University, in the Telangana March or in any kind of protest, you can just leave the campus and you can go march. But asking for a bike rally to be taken out from this campus is something which is not acceptable, and the permission has been denied.
In fact, last year we remember, Shabir, the sort of visuals that we got coming in when these protests really spiraled out of control. Hopefully, we do not see a similar situation again. Today, of course, at 3 o'clock is when the JSC has called for a march in Hyderabad. We'll continue coming to you, Shabir, for the time being. Thank you for your inputs.